one of your better players, it's going to hurt. But we're confident with the guys that back him up that they can get the job done. And we weren't good enough in any other phases of offense tonight.
Is the hardest part that you guys had this great atmosphere, great crowd?
Well, yeah, obviously it's extremely disappointing, and it's a tough one to swallow for sure. The atmosphere is great, so many fans, and we have so much support. We just didn't play well, and we got to move on. We got 5 tough games left.
How difficult is it to bounce back after something like this?
Yeah, it's tough, but knowing the guys on this team, we got a lot of high character guys, and we're going to keep pushing forward.
Is there anything that needs to change?
I don't know if there's any one thing that needs to change. I think all 11 guys need to do better, all 22 guys. Tonight was a team loss in about every single phase, and we got to get a lot better.
How many receivers are in your usual reads? I mean, I know the routes change between 1, 2, 4. I mean, how many times? What's the usual?
I mean, all of them. I could throw the ball to any of them at any given time, and we always talk about they got to be ready because you might not get it, you might not get it, you might not get it, and then the one time they give some crazy luck and you get it. So we got to make sure all 11 guys are doing their job.
We had about 8 or 9 guys coming out of camp who could step in and contribute right away, and I think Nolan did a great job. He stepped in. He was prepared. Obviously there's no worries there. And then Austin came in there after Andrew went down, and he did a great job as well. Those are 2 guys who prepared, and they're a great example for guys what it means to be the next man in.
Third down execution at times it seems to be an issue, but it's perpetual. It's not just this game or any other game. But what can be done differently? I'm sure there's nothing sweeping, but is there anything specific that needs to get better? You have to get better as a whole unit.
Yeah, I think it just starts with the offensive line again. We need to do a better job of taking care of the looks. That's the best way I can put it. We were in the right schemes, we were in the right play calls, but for whatever reason we weren't executing it tonight like we have been in the past few weeks. So we're going to come in tomorrow, try and figure out what was different, what was wrong, and then come out and correct those, and then hopefully next Saturday we're going to do a better job.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not 100%. The ankle hurt a little bit, but it's no excuse.
What would you say? You were 80% probably?
I don't know, somewhere around there. I don't like putting numbers on that type of stuff. It's hard to tell, but still could have done better out there, definitely.
After 7 weeks, there seems to still continue to be issues with the offense, just getting going and maintaining drives and scoring. What is it? I mean,
it's just consistency. We're not consistent. We haven't been consistent, and it's what we work towards, and we just need to keep working at it. Improve tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, we got to keep improving.
You probably got asked this, but what's your condition? How much could you do? Did you kind of pull the plug based on the injury?
Yeah, it hurts a little bit. Restricted maybe a little bit, but it's just obviously I wasn't really being effective out there, so that's hurting the team more than helping it.
Is that why you didn't play as much later on?
Yeah, you have to ask the coaches completely, but yeah, I think that's why.
Frustrated?
It's a disappointing loss out there. We wanted to defend Kinnick, and obviously we didn't do that.
How much did you practice all week?
I practiced a little bit each day, a little more each day.
How's the ankle now coming out?
It's good. Didn't take any steps backwards, which is a good sign.
Definitely correctable. Definitely. We've made a lot of steps. We know we're never going to be there, and we're trying not to get complacent. I hope guys aren't, but we know that we have a lot of work to do. We got a lot of stuff to work on tomorrow, and a lot of stuff to see on the film.
And do you think you and quarterback on the same page?
Yeah, we are. Definitely there's going to be some mistakes, but we are, and we're just going to keep getting better all year. So.
What did things so difficult from the
They just came out harder than us. Basically, they came out ready to play, and we didn't.
Well, how much effect did you feel, or how much emotion kind of fell out when one offensive lineman gets hurt and another offensive lineman gets hurt, or is it just next man in?
We have to have that mentality, next man in, and we know that the guy behind them it works just as hard during the week. But you know, it definitely hurts a little bit, and to see guys that work so hard get hurt like that. But you know, we have to preach next man in. So
After 6 or 7 weeks, it's no more growing pains, getting used to the offense. It seems to be almost a pattern now of struggling, getting points. I mean, is there anything specific that you guys can point to at this point?
I mean, we just got to come out and play hard. That's it. I think we all know the system. We all, you know, we're out here. We want to play. We all want to be out there, and we all want to make plays. It's just we got to go out there and do it.
You had a real nice catch in the first half up the sideline there, right on the edge. I mean, what do you recall of that play?
It was just a play that we had to make. It was a big play, and you know, Vandy put on the money, and it was just as a receiver a play that we have to make.
And then you guys came out, all the excitement, the fireworks, the fans went crazy, and the offense goes 3 and out, and then I think goes 3 and out again.
Yeah.
Just seemed like at that point the offense has to do better, doesn't it?
No, of course. You know, going 3 and out always hurts, but you know, that's why you got to go back and talk what's going on, figure it out, and then you learn from that. And you know, we got to just go play by play all the time, and we can't let that. You know, we got with that go 3 and out, it's over with. You got to go and focus on the next play coming up.
Finally getting a chance to show what you can do. You felt like for some time like you could do what you're doing now?
Yeah, I definitely felt that for a while now, but you know, it was just the coach's job just to get me in there and just me preparing every week and getting ready for those moments when my number's called. I was ready.
Jordan, you atoned, you had a fumble or kind of a bobble and then a fumble earlier, but then you atoned for it with the return. What did you see on the return?
Just a big hole from it was blocked really well, and I just saw a seam and I took it.
Second week in a row, you feel pretty comfortable on kick return?
Yeah, I definitely feel really comfortable back there. I'm with a bunch of group of guys that are working really hard and making my job easy.
Offensively, it seems to be a lack of consistency. I mean, you can move the ball at times, but never consistent enough to score points. Is there an underlying issue right now with the offense?
It's just Vandy's putting us in situations where we have to make plays, and we just have to come up with that. We just gotta keep pushing forward and just let this game be behind us and keep pushing forward.
I know there's not a lot that's going to come out of a loss, but when you do get that kickoff return, is there almost like a sense of relief just knowing that you're not going to get shut out? And that you were?
Yeah, I'm with a bunch of group of guys that we're going to fight every play. No matter what the score is, we're going to keep pushing forward. We're going to keep fighting because that's our football. We don't want to be the team to give up, so we just got to keep fighting forward.